Robert Pattinson is not really crushing on Margot Robbie, despite a new claim. The silly report even alleges the actor wants to join a movie project just to be close to her. Gossip Cop can bust this untrue story. On its website, OK is contending Robert Pattinson is going all out to land a part in Quentin Tarantino's upcoming Charles Manson-themed movie, all because of his monster crush on Margot Robbie. A so-called source is quoted as saying, now that he's moved back to LA full-time, Rob is having a ball now that people are finally seeing him in Good Time. It might win him his grittiest film role yet, and his dream co-star Margot. For what it's worth, Pattinson's lead role in Good Time was already a pretty gritty one. And it's not clear what living in Los Angeles would have to do with people seeing him in the movie. But this article only gets more suspicious as it goes on. The tabloid's supposed snitch alleges Pattinson has already met with Quentin about this role, and he's been dying to work with Margot for a while now. This alleged tipster continues, they've had close calls before, but for Rob the ultimate thing would be to get to work with Margot under Quentin's direction. On what film did Pattinson and Robbie nearly work together? The Gossip magazine and its source never say. For what part in the Manson movie did Pattinson speak with Tarantino? That's never said. How come none of the trade outlets, such as Variety and The Hollywood Reporter, have mentioned Pattinson as one of the actors meeting with Tarantino for a potential role? There's no explanation for that, either. The only partially legitimate detail that the outlet includes is the recent news that Leonardo DiCaprio was cast in the movie, but it even bungles that. OK maintains DiCaprio has been cast to play Charles Manson in the film. In actuality, he will play an aging, out-of-work actor, Variety reported. The respected industry resource further said that Tom Cruise and Al Pacino are being eyed for the project. Pattinson wasn't mentioned at all. Still, the publication goes on to assert that Pattinson will have to be okay with a non-leading role, and some on-set competition, and further contends, that's not Rob's only dilemma. Margot just so happens to be married. So, unless there's just some Angelina and Brad type of chemistry on set, it looks like Rob might have to settle for a mere friendship with the Australian movie star. Read that again and consider what the tabloid is actually saying. That magazine is not only theorizing that Pattinson would be in competition with DiCaprio on the set, but also that he and the taken Robbie could have an affair. It's utterly ridiculous, and it's even more absurd that, the outlet concludes by asking readers, do you think Margot will give Rob the time of day? And though it's not mentioned, it seems OK may have only crafted this tale because Pattinson and Robbie participated in an AFI Fest event together 2 months ago, see photo above, and then a THR roundtable last month. That, of course, doesn't mean he's crushing on her, or that she's the reason he'd want to work with a filmmaker like Tarantino, or that he'd consider interfering in her marriage. This narrative, Gossip Cop is told in no uncertain terms, is garbage.